Happy Halloween, Virgo! Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is your weekly tarot forecast. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. That way you won't miss any of the daily, weekly, or monthly tarot forecasts that we do for your sign here on the channel. So let's get into it, see what the message is. What is the energy coming through for Virgo for this coming week? First card today, Princess of Swords. All right, well, let us put that into some context with our Dove and Serpent spread. And that is going to include a confirmation card, mystery card, bonus card, whatever you want to call it. We're going to leave that right there. We're not going to look at that until the very end, so stick around. And we're going to see if that might tie the reading together or give us the confirmation that we're looking for. Okay. So, where to begin today? We see a pretty good balance of things. There's, let's see, fire, 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 kind of a lot of fire. So I think it's going to be a week of great activity. I think it's going to be a week of really, really strong creative impulses, but I think also a real effort is going to be required on your part. I really feel like you're overcoming some obstacle now, but you really have to keep pushing, keep fighting, right? It's not a time to just kind of sit back and chill and enjoy it. It's time to really keep going. Use the momentum that you're building up to keep doing it, keep growing, right? You're well on your way, but don't stop fighting yet. Now, the first card that we saw was this princess. This Princess of Swords. Now, this could be a younger, feminine energy air sign person in your life, right? And with the princess, it's either someone who is just immature, like mentally, emotionally, they just seem like they're kind of immature, or it could be literally a young person, right? Younger than you, considerably, at least by a few years. Someone that you would consider a lot younger than you. And I don't mean to, why am I obsessing on this? Well, I think that this person is directly involved in this sense of beauty and harmony and joy and success that you're after, right? I think this person is kind of the reason why you're going after such success, why you have these goals of this beautiful, harmonious life where everything is abundant. Now, with the Six of Discs here, this is all of the planetary energy in alignment. This is your body, this is your heart, your emotions, this is your mind, right? Your thinking, this is your spirit, your creativity. This is everything in perfect harmony and beauty. And when everything is working in harmony, and this is all the planetary energy in the external world too, right? So it's your circumstances. It is the cooperation and harmony of the people and energies around you, the situations, the entities in your life, right? Everything's coming together to allow you the room to succeed, right? Everything is set up in probably the best way, the most beautiful, harmonious, the perfect way, as perfect as it could be for you to reach your success, right? So the room is there, the opportunity is here. The universe is saying, look, I'm arranging everything for you, right? The things you need are all in place. Now it's just up to you to use some of this fire energy, your passion, your creativity, your enthusiasm, your drive, right? Just that excitement and energy to get a move on and keep working toward this fulfillment, this wonderful success, right? And success on the physical plane, the earth plane, success in your emotional life, your mental life, your spiritual life, and with your creativity, your finances, your health, all of that stuff. The things are now in place for you to achieve these kinds of goals, right? And I think this younger air sign person, I'm thinking of feminine energy, air sign person, is kind of the basis of it all. It's kind of like what you have to consider when you're thinking about this success and how to go about it or why you're going about it, why you want it. I think it's because of this person. I think this is kind of the central focus of the reading, right? This was the first card that we took out, and it's right here in the middle of the path of the dove. Excuse me. So I really think that your goals, your plans, your success that you're after, the central focus is that air sign person. Okay. And we see that it's been a struggle in the past. There's been a lot of friction, a lot of fighting. There's been a lot of this kind of just this abrasive fire energy, right? Just a lot of, like, it's been just hot and burning at times. And this is you, I think this is the energy that you're bringing into the reading today, right? Which is just that you kind of been through the fire already. And that is, I think, what's affecting some of this other energy that we see is this idea that you've already done the fighting, so you don't want to really do it anymore, right? You need maybe a break from all of this fiery energy, this competition, this battle, this trying to fight against these opposing forces, right? It's almost like you've tried to do these things through your efforts and your fire, your spirit, but some things in the external world maybe were blocking you, were getting in your way. There were obstacles. But I think that you've overcome most of those because of what we see here with this 6 of discs, right? I feel like you've fought your way through that gauntlet. And now you are here where you're in this kind of wide open space and everything you need is perfectly arranged for you. Do you know what I mean? But this is that competitive spirit that you've had that has brought you here today. Probably brought you literally to the situation that you're in right now. Which I think is pretty much right on the verge of this kind of success. Like, you're starting to see it. You see this harmony and this beauty of this 6 of discs, like everything just kind of lined up in front of you. So it's like it's right there. But it's just going to take that last bit of that fiery energy and effort to really attain this success, right? And again, success in the material world, your health, your wealth, your fitness, finances, but also your emotional fulfillment, your spiritual satisfaction, your creative expression. Okay. So I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Now, there are some factors on the kind of vertical axis of the path of the dove here. We see some water. And now, keep in mind that this younger feminine energy air sign person is the central focus of all of this. When we talk about these watery elements, let's think of it a little bit in connection with that person, right? The first thing we see is beneath the surface there is this some emotional haze, a little bit of emotional fog, right? Almost that the emotions are not so clear. And it may involve an older feminine energy water sign person. It could be that there is some concern for this. It could be a maternal figure. It could be an older sibling. It could be just somebody in your life that seems like older and wiser. But they have this water energy about them. And it could be because this card has this veil, right? That you're not sure exactly what's going on with them. You're not sure maybe how you should feel about this person, or how they feel about you, or how they factor into these plans, these goals, and you know, this life that you're building. Or there is some other concern for this person, and this is kind of just beneath the surface. This is kind of maybe at the back of your mind a lot. And it is maybe in more subtle or maybe in more obvious ways influencing your going after your success and your goals that you want to achieve because of this air sign person, this younger feminine energy air sign person that you're doing all of this for, right? That's the central figure here. But this older feminine energy is in some ways influencing what you're doing, or influencing your decisions or your motivations, or it's just kind of something else that you have to consider. And it's just beneath the surface. It's just kind of at the back of your mind a little bit. There's some sort of uncertainty with this person. I don't know exactly what that's about, but there's some some kind of issue with them, or an inability for you to really understand what they're going through or what they're about or what they want or what their feelings are, right? There's something unknown with this person, and that's influencing your situation right now. Now, at the top of this vertical axis, we see this moon card. This is a major arcana, heavyweight card, and we only see one other major arcana card in the reading today, and that's on the path of the serpent. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll try not to make this video too long. But if this is resonating with you, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We do this every day, every week, every month for you. So with this moon card up here, I think it is in some ways saying that this entire life, this entire situation, at least using this snapshot that I've taken of your situation, it seems like you're almost in disbelief in some way. It almost feels like this is all kind of a dream to you. Like you're having trouble seeing this as really being the reality of things. And I think this might have to do with never imagining that you would be where you are now, never imagining that this would be your life, like this wasn't something that you've kind of dreamed of. And so now you're thinking, well, is this a dream? Is this not quite as real as I'm experiencing it? Is there more to it that I'm not understanding? Is some part of this, some either a deeper meaning, some other reality? Is there something else that's being hidden from me that I'm not observing, that I'm not aware of? Okay. So with the moon card here, the moon in this situation is kind of playing a little bit of tricks with your perception. Is what you're seeing really what's there? Is this a dream where things can be extraordinarily surreal and just fantastic, right? Like in the literal sense of the word, where it just seems kind of like a dream, kind of like it's not real. And so I wonder if this is a little bit of an influence on your situation too. Now, keep in mind that this moon card is also recognizing and suggesting that part of your experience now is like that kind of dream, like this has just been kind of a crazy ride, right? But if you look at this figure, the sun here is just about to rise. It's just about to come out of this kind of dark night, of this dream state. And the dawn is very near. So this could be really saying that you are really hoping and waiting and working toward stepping out of that darkness into the light, right? Stepping into the morning, into the rising sun kind of energy. So it's almost like all of this fighting, all of this kind of dreaminess, this surreal energy, this uncertainty, right? You're ready for all of this to be over. You're ready to step out into the sunshine, which is clear perception. It is relief, it is fresh air, it is just light and warmth and abundance and success, right? So I think all of that information together is going on with this moon card. And this is at the top of the spread, so this is kind of your, your highest ideal. What you're really hoping for is for this kind of, this uncertainty or this darkness or this kind of dreamlike state to really be over. You're ready to wake up into actual reality. You know what I mean? And I think it's at the same time you're hoping to manifest your real dream life, your true ideal life. You're ready to manifest that. You're ready for that. You're ready for that beetle here, Kephra, to manifest that life through that energy. That sun is being pushed up into the dawn, into the horizon. And it's going to be a reality, right? You're ready to manifest your ideal life, your dream life, right? So there's a lot in that moon card there. And now we're going to move over to the path of the serpent here because we see some more fire. We see some water as well, which I will get to, but I want to look at this This fire energy, first Two of Wands, this is in your position of your ego, where your head is at right now. And I think you're in this very take charge kind of mode. I think you're still filled with a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. And I think it is a situation where you are very much in control. You very much want to keep it that way, right? This is your work, this is your world, and you are in charge. So I really feel like you're sticking with this fire energy. Now, I missed a card over here on the Path of the Dove. The immediate future, this Princess of Wands. And I think I kind of skipped this card because it doesn't seem all that important to me because of all this fire that we already have. And we've already kind of mentioned this. This is just the need, kind of the requirement to not let up with this fire energy, right? I know you just want to finally be done with the fighting and with the competition, the battle, right? But in the immediate future, it's going to require you to really step it up and keep going with this fire energy. And we've already kind of said that in the first part of the reading with the Path of the Dove, that it's not time to give up this fire energy yet. Okay. So the Princess of Wands here in the immediate future is just saying that, yes, you're going to have to kind of renew that fighting spirit, renew that energy. If you're taking a little bit of a break, a little bit of a cool down, get a drink of water, you're going to have to go right back out there. Start it again, right? That intensity, that motivation and excitement, that high intensity, that energy. And you have that with the two of Wands here. You're in control. You're kind of dominating this situation. You have a lot of confidence, a lot of assertiveness. You're in that really take control kind of mode, right? And this is exactly what you need. And then in terms of your relationships probably with this, whoever this maybe maternal figure is, and then whoever this younger air sign person is, I think it really is this love, this joy, pleasure is really a factor here. You want everybody to be well taken care of. You want everybody to feel good and have a comfortable existence and be healthy and be happy and enjoy life. You want there to be just love and bond and beauty and harmony with these people, right? And with your friends and family in general. You want this Six of Cups energy, this beautiful love relationship, emotionally fulfilling, emotionally supportive, and just a beautiful connection with everyone. And this is a factor because you're doing all of this fighting for this success, right? But you don't want to lose this part. And we have the sixes here. The Six of Discs, remember, was the material success, the success in the physical realm, right? Your fitness, your finances, but also the emotional success, mental success, spiritual success. Remember I said all of the levels. And then we have this Six of Cups, which is reinforcing that emotional success and satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay? So it's being echoed here. It's being specifically repeated, I think, for a good reason. And I think it's because that is kind of, that is something that you don't want to lose. You need to focus on that because it's easy to get carried away with all of this success, all of this fiery energy, to maybe lose sight of that. But that compassion, that love, that supportive energy needs to still be there. While you are out there fighting and you're aggressive, right? You've got that energy. But in terms of your relationships with these people, you need to bring it back to love and support and harmony. Okay? It's not a place for that fiery energy. This is these are cups. This is water. Not compatible with fire. Keep that fiery energy in its place. When it comes to your relationships, you need to be this water. Does that make sense? The next card we have is more fire. So we've got the water out of the way, right? We've talked about that. Next thing here is in your fears, worries, concerns. This is really, are you ready for the future, right? Are you ready to step into and own and be responsible for that level of success that's coming? How are you going to handle it? Is that a little bit frightening? It is. I feel it too sometimes. You know, it's always a little nerve-wracking. What's coming next? You know what I mean? Am I going to be able to step up to the challenge? But that challenge is coming. This is going to be, it's kind of this baptism by fire, that you're being required of all this fiery energy now to be in control and to fight and to do the hard work. But that's going to purify you, and you're going to reawaken with this moon card, with this dawning light that's coming. You're going to be stepping into a whole other level of success. Your life is going to be on a new timeline, right? And it may look more or less like what you've been dreaming about. This is uncertain. I don't know what's in your head, what's in your heart. But I think that it is a next step that's coming, the next phase, a new timeline for you, and that's kind of fearful. But you've got to get over any kind of fear or reluctance or hesitation that you might have for that next level, right? Any kind of fear or hesitation there, and you're going to fall away from the threshold, right? You're going to be denied access. You have to be fearless and go forward with that. And once you do, you've got this Ace of Wands. This is like that fiery energy now that you own, that you are, that is just a part of you, that you are the master of. And this is your creativity. This is your passion. This is your enthusiasm. This is your will. This is your ability to create whatever is coming through this doorway. Whatever is coming next in your life, in your universe, whatever is that next level or that new timeline, you're going to be master of it because you've mastered that fire energy. You know when to use it. You know when not to use it. With your relationships here that require compassion and calm and gentleness. But otherwise, it's fire. And this is your ability to control that fire and utilize it for creative expression, for motivation in the physical realm, fitness, finances, to really manifest your will any way that you see fit. That's true to you. That maybe isn't more in line with your dreams, your fantasies, your wishes, right? Your imagination. Whatever you can imagine, really, if you manifest it with this fiery energy that you're the master of, there is no limit. Now, Virgo, we're going to look at this confirmation card. Don't think I forgot. And see what this could be. This really could be anything. I'm not going to tease it. We're just going to look at it. Well, that's that hermit energy. Okay. So this is maybe telling me that once all of this is kind of said and done, or the key, maybe the key to all of this, how do you put all of this in play? How do you get this going and really work all of this energy out? You might have to spend some time with yourself. You may have to turn inward. You may have to really dig deep within you for this fiery energy, for the motivation to summon even that fiery energy. So it could be that the key to all of this, the confirmation here, is that you've got to take a little bit of a break. Like we said before, that maybe you're taking a little break now to get a drink of water, then you're going to have to go back outside and keep at it. So maybe that's the period that we're in now, is take that little break, get that glass of water, have a snack, have a lie down, and then get back to it. But while you're taking that break and you're having that lie down, turn inward, look within, and try to sort some of this stuff out. And just have that conversation with yourself, right? And then come back and watch this reading again. And really hear what the cards are saying, especially when it comes to this water energy. Because there was not a lot of water in this reading. This was the primary cup card, the only cup card, except for this maternal figure. But this was the only pip card of cups. So this needs some extra special attention, all right? This is really an important card for you to focus on and to understand. So Virgo, thank you again for letting me read for you today. We're going to do a little bit more in the extended version. You can become a member to this channel by clicking on the link in the description box. This was your weekly tarot forecast on Dove and Serpent Tarot. Chamomile.